Do you want to improve your English skills with fun TV series and movies? Today, you will practice your English skills in a fun way with Shrek.
Okay, fine.
We'll watch short scenes to learn useful vocabulary, test your listening skills, and practice speaking.
Never fear, for where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a way.
Stay until the end to improve your English fast. Let's get started. Let's start with the first scene. Watch carefully and try to understand what's happening.
It's the only way to break the spell.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
Let's break down some key words and phrases from the scene. These will help you understand and speak more naturally in English.
It's the only way to break the spell.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
At least gotta tell Shrek the truth. This phrase means that, at a minimum, someone has to tell Shrek the truth. At least suggests that this is the bare minimum that should be done in the situation. But let's break this sentence down because we have two interesting words to learn. At least is an expression that means at a minimum or at the very least. Sets the lowest acceptable standard. For example, I failed the test, but at least I tried. Gotta is the short and informal form of got to, is a casual and used way to say have to or must. It's commonly used in spoken English, and it will help you sound more natural. For example, I gotta finish my homework before I go out.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
You can't breathe the word. This phrase is a warning that means you must not tell anyone this secret. The phrase breathe a word is an idiom that means to say anything about something. Let's learn more vocabulary by breaking down this sentence. You can't is the short form of cannot, and this means not allowed or not able to. For example, you can't park here. Breathe a word is an idiom that means to say even a single word about something, especially a secret. It is usually used in negative forms like don't breathe a word or you must not breathe a word to emphasize that something must be kept completely secret. For example, this is a surprise party for Jenny. Don't breathe a word to her.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
No one must ever know. This phrase is used when something must remain completely secret. It means absolutely nobody should find out about this, now or in the future. Let's continue learning more vocabulary of this phrase. No one means nobody or not a single person. For example, no one was at home when I arrived. Must expresses strong necessity or obligation. In this case, it means absolutely should not. For example, you must wear a seatbelt in the car. Ever, it is a word that emphasizes at any time. But in this context, it means not now, not in the future, never. For example, I don't think I will ever move to another country. What is your favorite scene from Shrek? Leave your comment below. Let's continue improving your English skills. Watch the scene again and answer these simple questions to check your comprehension.
It's the only way to break the spell.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
Question 1. Does Fiona want to tell Shrek her secret? No, she doesn't. Fiona doesn't want to tell Shrek her secret. Fiona wants to keep her secret hidden. Question 2. Does Donkey suggest telling Farquaad her secret? No, he doesn't. Donkey doesn't suggest telling Farquaad her secret. Donkey suggests telling Shrek her secret. Question 3. Is Fiona afraid to tell Shrek her secret? Yes, she is. Fiona is afraid to tell Shrek her secret. Question 4. Does Fiona ask Donkey to pay her money? No, she doesn't. Fiona doesn't ask Donkey to pay her money. Fiona asks Donkey to keep her secret. How did it go? Leave a comment and let me know how many questions you got right. Let's keep learning English with fun. Now listen to the dialogue again, but this time repeat after the characters to improve your pronunciation. Before you practice your speaking, there is something important you should learn. Donkey's pronunciation in Shrek sounds like this.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
This happens because in spoken English, especially in casual and fast speech, many words get shortened, blended, or linked together. Let's break it down. In fast speech, you often blends with the previous word. Well, you sounds like well, ya. The Y sound is very soft.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
In casual American English, got to is almost always pronounced gotta. But sometimes in very fast speech, gotta sounds like gotcha.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
When native speakers talk fast, some sounds disappear, some words blend together, and some vowels become weaker. If you want to learn more about this topic, we leave you a video in the description. You can watch it at the end of this video. We are now ready to practice speaking.
It's the only way to break the spell.
Well, you at least gotta tell Shrek the truth.
No, you can't breathe a word. No one must ever know.
Let's watch our last scene to practice your English in a complete and fun way with Shrek.
And what of my groom-to-be, Lord Farquaad? What's he like?
Well, let me put it this way, Princess. Men of Farquaad's stature are in short supply.
Let's break down some key words and phrases from the scene. These will help you understand and speak more naturally in English.
And what of my groom-to-be, Lord Farquaad?
What of my groom-to-be? What of my groom-to-be is an old-fashioned or formal way to ask, what about my future husband? Let's break this sentence down because we have very interesting words to learn. What of is a formal or poetic way of saying what about. It is used to ask more about something or someone. For example, what of our plans for tomorrow? The word groom has multiple meanings depending on the context. But in this case, groom is a man who is getting married or about to get married. For example, the groom looked very happy on his wedding day.
Lord Farquaad, what's he like?
Well,
What's he like? This is a common and simple way to ask about a person's personality or appearance. Let's learn a little more about how to formulate this question. It will help you in your daily conversations. This question is used when asking for a description. In the same way, we can use it to ask about personality or ask about appearance. It is also important to distinguish the differences with other questions that may seem the same, such as, "What is he like?" or "How is he?" For example, "What's the weather like?"
What's he like?
Well, let me put it this way, Princess.
Let me put it this way. This phrase is used before explaining something in a clearer or indirect way. It often signals sarcasm, humor, or a creative way to give an introduction. Let's continue learning more vocabulary of this phrase. "Let me" is the most common and casual form of saying, "I will," or "Allow me to." For example, "Let me help you with that." "Put it this way" is an expression used when you want to explain something in a simpler or more direct way. It often introduces a rewording or an example to help someone understand better. For example, "Is your new teacher nice?" Put it this way, no one wants to be late to her class.
Men of Farquaad stature are in short supply?
Men of Farquaad stature are in short supply. This is wordplay and a joke about Lord Farquaad's short height. However, we can learn useful vocabulary by breaking down this sentence. In this phrase, the word stature is a play on words because it can mean physical height. Farquaad is very short. Or can also mean reputation or importance, but this is used sarcastically because Farquaad is not truly admirable. For example, "Men of great stature are respected in history." Short supply means that something is rare or not easily available. If something is in short supply, it means there isn't much of it and it's hard to find. Also, short works very well as a joke because it means that he is low in height. For example, "Men of great intelligence are in short supply in this school." If you are learning something new in a fun way, subscribe, give it a like, and share. This way you help us a lot.
Never fear, for where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a way.
Never fear, for where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a way. This phrase expresses confidence in a difficult situation and a solution. But let's break down this phrase and learn two new expressions. Never fear is an old-fashioned way of reassuring someone. This means don't be afraid or don't worry. For example, "Never fear, I will help you solve this problem." Where there's a will, there's a way. This means that if someone is determined to do something, they will always find a way to achieve it. For example, "She wants to go to college." Where there's a will, there's a way. Finally, in the Shrek movie, the character modifies the phrase by adding, "And I have a way." This means that not only does he have the determination, but he also already knows a solution to the problem. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. Your support helps us a lot. Let's continue improving your English skills. Watch the scene again and answer these simple questions to check your comprehension.
And what if my groom to be? Lord Farquaad. What's he like?
Well, let me put it this way, Princess. Men of Farquaad stature are in short supply?
Question 1. Does Princess Fiona want to know about her brother? No, she doesn't. Fiona doesn't want to know about her brother. Fiona wants to know about her future husband. Question 2. Does Shrek respect Lord Farquaad? No, he doesn't. Shrek doesn't respect Lord Farquaad. Shrek makes fun of Lord Farquaad. Question 3. Does Fiona joke about Lord Farquaad? No, she doesn't. Fiona doesn't joke about Lord Farquaad. Fiona asks about Lord Farquaad. Question 4. Is Shrek kind to Fiona? No, he isn't. Shrek isn't kind to Fiona. Shrek is rude to Fiona. Subscribe, give it a like, and share this video. You help us a lot. Let's continue improving your English with fun. Now listen to the dialogue again, but this time repeat after the characters to improve your pronunciation.
And what of my groom-to-be, Lord Farquaad? What's he like?
Well, let me put it this way, Princess. Men of Farquaad stature are in short supply.
Great job! Today you learned new vocabulary, improved your listening, and practiced speaking with Shrek. Keep practicing and you will see big improvements. If you want to see more videos with famous cartoons or series, write it in the comments below, share this video everywhere, and give it a like. See you in the next lesson.